forbidden side of passion, a doorway into the hidden regions of the psyche and the heart. I want to tell you, I read 50 Shades of Grey. I read all of them. I even read, well, what the fuck's his name's one? The supposed sadist in their sadist masochist relationship. That book was so fucking stupid. That series was stupid, but I read something I can't stop reading it. It's an unfortunate habit. Books that suck, I usually make toilet books, and I read them when I'm taking a shit. I should make a list of those for you, because they're not awful. But I do a lot of picking books by their covers. Like, if the outside of the book is black and white, it's usually something that I'm just like, oh yeah, that's gonna be good. I think I went to a thrift store this weekend with my daughter and got her a couple scarves, and I was looking for some high-waisted pants, which I'll never find because I'm tall. I'm a fucking giant, and they don't make zero giant clothes because fuck the world. But they had a book section. I've never seen it before, and I go there all the time. And so I walk over to the book section, and literally every book I looked at, like I have, but they were all, my daughter noticed that they were all like black and white. The writing was in black, the cover was in white, and she was like, you're picking like the most boring books. And I picked like The Reader, I think Clockwork Orange, The Rapture of Cain. That's actually why I busted this out, because I was like, oh yeah, I haven't read that in a while, I think I'll read that. But yeah, they had some super good books, but I already had them. But those boring books, I feel like are the best books. I have gotten fucked a couple times on that scale. So I did start reading the last chapter of each book. If I liked the last chapter, I knew I was going to fall in love with the rest of the book. And that is how I choose books. I don't know. But I do know that I base it off, like, the more fucked up it is, the more awesome it is. I have a book that I got from the Planned Parenthood book sale. I think it's called Nuns Who've Been Raped. And then there's another one, Lesbian Nuns. I was really into nuns for a while. I grew up Catholic, and at one point in my life there was this nun who was like the kindest woman in the world. Bless her heart. She was so sweet. She had awful breath though, but she was like the kindest person I have ever met. I did not take any notes from her, but I should have. But she was wonderful. So I wanted to know like what would drive somebody to be a nun, and I went ahead and did a little research on it, and then realized how fucking dark some shit is. And like I'm pretty sure that nuns are like in love with God because they're also in love with their best friend Susan. They were like, I'm a lesbian, but I can't act on that. I'm married to Jesus. Jesus is my husband. I love him. And Susan was just a thing that I think about all the time. I just think it's people that are afraid to be homosexual. I think they go into service for religion. I think that's a lot of the nuns and priests and bishops and people. I think that they probably do have some sincere, like, devout love of God people there, which shows a lack of intelligence. I love God. I think he's great. I'm incredibly spiritual, but I am not going to be manipulated by any organized religion to give them my money. The church that I grew up in, beautiful, beautiful church. It had 14 karat gold painted ceilings. So I do think that a lot of religions are focused around money. So I am surprised that I actually read The Rapture of Cain, because it did sound pretty religious-y. It's not really. There's a lot more not religion than religion in it. And as far as my fan fiction goes, um, I would call it fan porn. I called it a, I think I called it a sexy little thing. That's what I called it, a sexy little thing. And I did like part 1 through 6, and got pretty detailed in there. Like there was some really detailed things. Like it went over really well. It was well liked, and I didn't just take things from Anne Rice. I didn't take anything from Anne Rice because the shit in that book is just like, no, not really, except for like a couple things which I've tried, and I just don't think that they're for everyone. But some of it's all like, yeah, you know, I saw a dude throw his French fries down at the McDonald's the other day, and the dude's dad picked him up and spanked him, and then like I threw my soda on the ground. The motherfucker didn't spank me. Whatever. Um. So like, I mean, it. I don't know. It just inspired me to write something that I had never written before, and I really like to write. So I didn't just use like the ideas I from Anne Rice. I also busted out my thesaurus. I use that every time I write. So yeah, those are. Yeah, you got 2 books for one. You're welcome. Yeah. I hope you're having a pleasant April. I hope your taxes are done. If they're not, don't call me. My business is closed for the year. Um, well, as far as taxes go. Um, Otherwise, call me. Yeah, all of you. Get on the phone. All 6 of you. Call me. Just call me all the time. I won't answer, ever. Uh, if you shoot me a text, I'll probably answer that. If you're one of the kids, I'll answer. Scarlett, I'll answer you. Um, but as far as, anybody else, I'm not answering my phone because I'm awkward on the phone. You can't gauge other people's reactions, and I am no more clear in writing than I am verbally. So I do constantly confuse people, and I'm okay with that. But I feel like the people on the phone get annoyed with it, and they don't understand funny, like at all. Um, because I am a master of funny and I understand it. Like some things are funny and you just have to laugh. The end. Um, I just so I got yeah, you guys got 2 bucks. I just got my Ipsy. I'm gonna open that shit up and play with some makeup, put some makeup on, and then go nowhere. Like you watch all these makeup videos if you're me, and all these bitches are putting like drag queen fucking makeup on, like to the nines makeup, like foundation. I just don't feel like you need to wear that every day. Like cover up, like yeah, I'm old. I wear fucking cover up, but like just like makeup all over your face, like just sounds just sounds like heavy as fuck. And it's just like, where are you going? Like really, you just did that, huh? You're not going anywhere. Like I go pick up the kids from school and go maybe to the office like twice a week or something like that. Like nothing that I'm like, I need to completely change the structure of my face because this is important. I am going to take my kids to see Bill Nye tomorrow because he will be in town, and I'm going to get some things signed. And well, my daughter's going to get some things signed. I got her a couple bucks, and she's super in love with Bill Nye. I just want to ask him if he is a fan of Neil Tassin DeGrasse because he's like, the retard scientist. And I'm sure nobody will agree with me. He's just not that smart. He said Isaac Newton's birthday was on December 25th. It's not. God. He's funny though. He's got that going for him, and he is a scientist, so he's worlds apart from me in intelligence. He's obviously a lot smarter than me. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna pick a favorite scientist, like, I just wouldn't put all my money on the horse Neil. I just wouldn't. But that is that. So yeah, I got some shit to do. I just gave you guys some shit to do. You should go find find the Sleeping Beauty series by Anne Rice. You'll love that. And then check out The Rapture of Cain. I'm gonna read it again, get a better feel for it, and then I may tell you guys that I was under some sort of spell when I read it, and it wasn't that great. It's pretty religious, but if I remember correctly, it's great, and this will mean something to you if you've read the book. So, yeah, that's all I got for now. I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your week, and toodles.